save. But let's talk about a new way of looking at these things. The rich, they actually have a less incentive to save than the poor. Because it is us who do not have any other sources of finance. So what we are creating at TCA is an atmosphere and an environment for you to start saving today, so that you grow up the ladder. This is what we are offering at TCA. That's the first opportunity. Then I will explain also the importance of savings in another direction. Imagine if we started saving today, probably we can say we came a bit too late. You are now part 2, but still it's not that late. You are now almost going on attachment. Imagine if you save your money and save your money and save your money, month by month, month by month. That money, you are not only saving it as it is, but it's also growing. Then by the end of part 4, you will have your dollars. You just take that money, you fund your business. Probably you don't want to stay at TCA for the rest of your life, but we offer an opportunity for you to just gather your money month by month, month by month, dollar by dollar, until you graduate or whatever time you want to go. You take your money, you do something better with it. Rather than thinking that by the end of part 4, I will have my CV, a nice CV, I will look for people to reference, so forth, so that I find a job. This thing is, of course, it's happening, but it's no longer the most significant thing that you can do right now. So at TCA, we are offering you an opportunity to invest your money, to save your money. I haven't talked much about the investment part already. But what I want to do today, I want to officially open the savings platform for TCA. I know that for now we have already started saving together, but I am ready to open this one officially, so that you will see me saving my first money. What I'm going to do today, I'm going to say goodbye to all that overthink. Actually, let me just do it now. I have this $20 here. 10 of it is there are some good, there are some barash. So with this $20, or I can say with this $10, because mine is staying there, I am saying goodbye to poverty. I'm trying to say that goodbye to job seeking, and I'm also saying goodbye to an ordinary life. And I'm embracing a new opportunity. I am starting on a new way. And this, it means by the end of 5 years, or by the time I graduate, I will have so much money through this $10 which I'm saving today. Can the head of our treasury department at TCA come up front and collect my first savings today? Now.
I'm ready to say. Guys.
This is an important moment for me, guys. It's probably the most significant moment in my academic and entrepreneurial life. I'm saving my first $10, and I hope that with this 10, what I have declared in my life has already come true. All right.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Wanda. Guys, let's walk the talk. And yeah, we are doing a lot theoretical. So let us put our words in action. And
okay. While this is finalizing my first savings, let's talk about the investment part. Does any one of us here own a business, no matter how small? 1, 2, 3, 4. I said, does any one of us here own a business? No matter what is the scale of the business. Okay, we have 5 there. Oh, wow, that's great. People own a business in here. I hope you are all, guys, I hope you are all planning to expand your business in the future. And what we are doing at TCA is this. Unfortunately, I couldn't find the chalk, so I will imagine this week's the chalk here. Thanks. What we have here is TCA. Then what we have is your business. I don't know where it is. It's probably maybe in Harare. It's somewhere a long distance. And you are a member of TCA here. There's a link. TCA is its own investment. It is through our investment that we manage to cover all our costs and manage to expand and do other operations. And obviously, your business is also investing. So, what we do here is through our savings. Remember that we have so many people who are saving. All those people who are saving, they are what? They are putting up a pool of funds here. We are creating a pool of funds whereby everyone puts their $5, their $5, $10, $5, whatever the amount, it gets up here. And then we start disbursing that money out. It goes to your business, it goes to her business, and it also goes to his business. And some of the money, actually, most of the money, or probably some of it, will work here as investments for TCA. And right now we are considering some $1,000 investments for TCA, but of course those we have to look for outside funding in the meantime. We still have a problem, but we are in talks with the Zamfi anyway. We are talking to Zamfi so that they can also help us getting money there. Alright? But you can also get funding for your business. I actually hope that by the end of this week, I will borrow my first loan from TCA and put it in my business. I have a company which is in progress, it's in Mashigo. It's called TW World. It has a lot of different types of investments. But I'm going to borrow money from TCA so that I upgrade whatever is happening there. So, what I'm talking about here is what is happening to me. Because it's not an issue where I tell you that you get this and this and this when you get to TCA. I'm telling you what I'm getting and what I can possibly get so that you can guess if you were one of those people who were there, what would you also get? Alright. That's the part of investment. And I think in investment I've already mentioned the issue of borrowing. Alright. But the basic principle anyway is that we are offering here an opportunity for you to become an owner of $millions of investments here and also growing your business at the same time while you are a member of TCA. Alright? So this is the basic principle for now. Let's look at other issues, especially in terms of borrowing. Borrowing is with its own interests. Of course, we have interest on borrowing. There are also interests on savings. Our minimum savings requirement is $10. It's $10 per month. This is our minimum savings requirement. You should at least manage to save $10. It's not that much, it's not that little, but we thought for now, that's the minimum. Whoever manages to save anything which is above $10, the good part is you obtain lots of interest, compounding. That interest is actually going up, and by the end of the year, your money will be going up and up and up and up. Alright, this $10, it gives you entitlement to the investment at TCA, obviously. It makes you a shareholder there, which means by the end of the trading period, you are also supposed to be getting dividends as the rest of the guys getting them. Alright? Whoever managed to save anything which is beyond $10, they get a lot of interest, which is actually, and that interest is, I know it's in the region of, I'm not sure about the figures, really, I'm not responsible for taking those figures. But what I can tell you is that there is interest for people who save their money above $10. Then those who save around 10, we all get entitlements from these investments. There is a policy of non-withdrawal at TCA. You don't withdraw your money if you have a small problem, like maybe you want to buy some food. You say, can I get my $10 which I put last month? No, you actually do borrow that $10. And it is through that borrowing that we also create more value for the overall business. All right. Where we are going, I can tell you also about where we are going. As TCA, we are looking for very, 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 very large heights. I am not even sure where we are going. I can only see probably some 10 years from now. I can't see beyond that. In the meantime, because it will probably be much bigger than what I'm thinking of. But the idea is where we are going, we are managing to get there through our investments. We are investing more and more, and we are thinking of going to other universities in Zimbabwe so that we manage to get more people. But what we are doing here, I have a dream personally, I have a personal dream, because I also work in the investment department of TCA. I have set myself a target that by the end, by the time I graduate, is in 2017, I will have solved more than half of the problems faced by university students, starting from here. And that one I can achieve. It is not a very difficult task for me. By the time I graduate, I tell you I will have solved more than half of those problems. I'm not telling you I will be giving people money or I will be giving people accommodation. No. We'll be creating businesses that can offer those things in value and make profit. Being sustainable business. Alright? So this is the basic principle of what we are also doing. We are also aiming at, I told you we are getting to more universities so that we get more guys and impact more and more and more lives here. We want to change the lives of as many people as we can. This is the reason why our organization is called Transform. Our key word there is transform. And I know the other word for transform is change. What we believe at Transform is that we can change. We don't get satisfied by the status quo. We don't get satisfied by what is there. We try to change it. Isn't it the greatest, the most successful entrepreneurs? They always change the setup of the things. Alright? I can tell you an example is Professor Yunus, the guy who formed the Grameen Bank. He had to change an act of the government, of Bangladesh, an act of law, so that they managed to fit in their bank there, because it could not fit with the current resources. Instead of saying, well, I want to carry out a business which is perfect and which can fit in exactly in the situation there, I don't want any problems. What we do is we go into daring, we make daring choices, and these are the choices which we make. And in making these choices, we manage to change what is there. That's the basic principle of being a transformer. I know it's not that movie, is it? That's transformer. The transformer thing here is the changer, a game changer. This is what we do. Our motto is we are driven to transform your life. So that's what drives us. We are driven to transform your life. I've said some issues for now. So in the meantime, I could still say more, but in the meantime, I will give an opportunity for people to ask the questions. Then it is through your questions that I manage to explain more issues. All right? So I will take questions for now. First one from Roba. All right.
For example, minimum 18 at the same time, we want to
I will give you a generic example. Believe me, I won't go into specifics. What I can tell you is there is an interest for borrowing, and there is an interest for borrowing, then there is an interest for saving. All right. What we do is, for TCA to manage to survive, since there are a lot of activities which happen, did I tell you about our website system? I forgot to tell you about that. We have a website, and it is through that website where members can access their accounts and see their accounts history, the balances, everything there. What you do will be in your online account. So, because of all those costs, the saving interest is always lower than the borrowing interest. So that you borrow, let's say you borrow at 10%, you probably get an interest for saving of, let's say 5%. All of these are generic figures. And but the principle here is to tell you that the amount of interest which you obtain for saving is lower than the amount which you pay for borrowing, because the organization has its own cost. Okay, was that question answered? All right.
I want to clarify something. The $10 really cost is no interest. Interest starts to accumulate from $11. The $10 is monthly deposit.
Yes. Okay, all right. We have our investments, then we have lending, and I also managed that some people can manage to save money which is beyond 10. The $10, once you manage to deposit your $10 each month, you are entitled to what? To dividends at the end of each year. And these are the dividends which come from investments and other lendings which are done. These are earned through that $10, which is paid in by every member at the end of each month. Then whoever manages to save money which is above $10, they obtain that interest. All right, they obtain that interest. Our 10 is for our minimum savings, and it comes here. You get dividends from the investments. All right. Next question from Bombi.
Still some questions. So are you saying we might kind of our website and much more than the interest rates? Or what?
The interest rates are only disclosed for members, unless if you strongly want to become a member and you mostly want to get into detail, I can refer you to the loan, to the head of the loan department. All right. Okay, it's fine. So I'll refer you to the head of the loan department so that they can tell you what they are doing. They are in the specific interest rates. All right, Marshall. Starts from $1. That's money which is above $10. Actually, let me ask the get from all right. Our $10 is wait guys. We have a bank account which are still processing right now. We are still trying to find the cheapest mode of us storing our money in the safest way. But remember, I told you that we are investing, we are also lending, and lending is done to your investments here. So it means most of the money which comes into TCA is immediately taken out through other ways. But obviously, there is always a buffer, the minimum level of working capital that we keep, and that one is kept in the account. And it's actually a secure account. We're trying to make sure that our system is sophisticated enough not to make people break the money. Oh. Are you answered? All right, Yufra. A loss situation is a bit tricky, but the overall issue here is when you invest and make a loss, it's probably the investor who loses if you invest and make a loss. I'm not saying we are making losses at TCA, but I'm trying to go now to that situation which might happen anytime. Isn't it if you say you deposit your tail, then something happens and it erodes that tail, and probably we have a big problem and it gets all the money goes away. Yeah, it's a very unfortunate event to speak really. We will try by all means to take your question into consideration through insurance. We will look for insurance policies, but in the meantime, we don't have any policy covering for losses or any other events. Which means if we lose money today, if something suddenly happens and we lose money, we lose. You wanted to say something?
This was not to minimize that risk, and we are not claiming money to everyone. Money is equal to member state. So if you are a member, it means you are interested in TCA and you will by all means do everything you can to retain money. What you say it will. And when investments are covered, those $10 deposits are hard in one account to invest the money. Panel the investment committee. I do not to invest as a business. Each member will contribute. As of now, our team of Attica Italo said
You have a question?
Yeah.
First of all, is it answered? Your question? All right, let's hear from Oleg.
But it's very tricky. You can't guarantee that you won't make a loss from an investment. What type of investments are you looking forward to? For example.
As of now, I invest on my t-shirts. My t-shirts, they are members, and each member has their t-shirts.
So can we call that an investment? Is there any payback from the t-shirts? Are they going to be sold or something? To the members at a profit. What if some people cannot afford to buy those t-shirts? What will we do with those t-shirts? Magaoni. We'll see you after.
Okay, so guys, if you are not courageous enough to face risk, you accomplish nothing. And so we all know that the higher the return, the higher the risk. So if you expect a lower return from TCA, the lower the risk. Yeah. As an organization, we will try our level best to minimize the risk. And we will try our level best to compensate. Isn't it? If you become a member, you become part and parcel of the investment. So you also yourself will be answering to that loss.
All right. Mega, you can ask again.
I think there should be clarity on the type of borrowers you are looking forward to. Are you looking for members only, or we are inviting?
Members only.
Then if
it's members only in the meantime.
Then if it's for members only, then what you are saying can be applicable. Because for non-members, you can't guarantee that I'm going to buy your t-shirt.
No. In the meantime, it's for members only. Robert? We have a joining fee, which is $5 in the meantime. And I think as I speak, the head of the HR who want to join. We have forms. You can sign those forms. You can pay that $5. The moment you pay that $5 and sign the form, you become a member of TCA. Then you further strengthen your membership through the payment of that fee, of which in the meantime our deadline for this February's payment is 10 March. So it's still not after that, and we have those 5. You had a point there.
I want to explain what the $5 joining fee. It's not like we want your money, yes, but in order for us to establish this intercapital expenses, we had to pay for the web design. Right now, I started to Badal, and we need a license. And this is the transport up to now, and so that $5 joining fee is cut of those expenses.
Okay, Megas.
I'd like to ask about that $10. You said after you invest, you start earning interest.
Actually, when you invest, you earn dividends.
Oh, not interest. Right. Thanks for the correction. But those dividends, what happens to the $10 if I just invested the $10? What do you call it?
It's your savings, and it's a minimum savings fee for each month. And the more $10 is which you put, the higher the dividends which you obtain at the end of the year. So it means for this year, if you had saved $50, you get half of the dividends of the one who has saved $100, or we can say 120 since we have what?
No.
That's already too.
That's not my question.
Okay.
You
Your question
said
was-
if you invest $10 only, you won't get any dividend, right?
No, if you invest $10 only, you will get dividends. But if you invest beyond $10 for that money which exceeded $10, you will get interest for those savings. We call it a special deposit. So you will get interest for that. This $10 it automatically accrues dividends from investment. Okay?
Yeah,
That's $10.
it
Then
accrues
any
dividends.
dollar beyond that will get interest.
So it's like the more you save, the more you
The
earn.
more you save, the more you earn. Okay? Any more questions, guys? Any question? All right. Okay. Yeah. Thank you for that question. Our board